Hello, my name is Olivia and I am currently a social worker for the Sioux Tribe doing foster care in Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. In 2015, I was a Totus Tuus missionary for the Diocese of Marquette. I served on the Bishop Erica team. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about my experience with Totus Tuus. So I was a college student at a campus retreat when I had first heard about Totus Tuus. A friend was describing what he had done the previous summer, and I was like, wow, like that's super cool. I'm really interested in doing that. And he's like, I'll introduce you to Father Ben. So I met with Father Ben that weekend, and Father Ben gave me what Totus Tuus was. And I remember leaving that conversation kind of heartbroken because I was like, that's not something I can do. At that time in my life, I felt that I wasn't very well catechized. I felt that I didn't have that great of a faith. I didn't think that I was a great example or role model to be able to do Totus Tuus. So after that conversation, I just really kind of forgot about Totus Tuus. So 3 months later, I'm at a young adult conference in Tennessee, and I remember being in adoration, and I was praying. I was thinking about a talk from one of the speakers earlier, and the speaker said, how often do we ask God for what we need and want during prayer? And then he said, how often do we tell God what he wants us to do? And I was like, dang, I don't think I've ever done that. And so in adoration, being kind of the impatient person I am, I told God that I will give him 1 week and I will say yes to anything that comes my way. So 3 days later, we're driving up back to the Upper Peninsula, and Father Ben is talking to me. And I'm in a car. I can't leave. I can't escape. And he asks me, Olivia, do you want to do Totus Tuus this summer? And my heart sank. Because, again, I did not feel qualified. I did not feel that I would be a good role model. I didn't think that I'd be able to do Totus Tuus. But remembering my pact with God, I said yes. And that yes changed my life. I went into Totus Tuus. This girl that really viewed herself as not a good Catholic. I didn't think I knew much about the faith. I didn't have much confidence in myself. And I left feeling on fire. I left feeling like I had molded into the person God wanted me to be. Totus Tuus laid down a great foundation for not only me as a Catholic, but me professionally as well. Totus Tuus happened 5 years ago for me, and I'm still seeing the benefits of that summer in my life. And Totus Tuus just didn't impact me. It impacted my parish and the parishes I served, because I left Totus Tuus and was like, wow, I feel called to teach CCD. And so I started teaching CCD. So my parish community benefits from me saying yes to teaching CCD, which that would have never happened for me if it wasn't for Totus Tuus. So Totus Tuus just doesn't transform the person or the children attending. It really transforms the whole diocese. And I think that's the beauty of it. And what I learned too is God calls us where we're at. He meets us where we're at. He doesn't say, you need to be this perfect Catholic way up here and then I'll do this with you, or then you can do that. He calls us where we're at to drop what we're doing and to follow him. And that summer, just my whole perception of the Catholic faith changed. My whole perception of myself changed. I really realized the importance of a prayer life and the importance of making your relationship with Christ your own. Whether, you best relate to Christ through music or art or reading or writing or walking in nature, you know, connecting with Christ through your own personal way is really what I learned. And, you know, professionally, it taught me a lot. I would not be the social worker I am today without Totus Tuus. I got to dip my feet into public speaking, which has in the long run helped me to better testify in the courtroom. I learned how to interact with people I just met. That helps me work with my clients and the people I meet for the first time in my everyday work life. So it has benefited me in ways that I never really thought did, and, you know, has benefited me in ways I didn't really think about until I was asked to do this video. Yeah, and so remember, God meets us where we're at. He doesn't expect us to be this perfect person. He just calls us to serve him and, you know, be the best that we can be. And I really molded into myself that summer. And you know, I continue to mold into the person God has called me to be, but that was a huge impactful moment, was that time doing Totus Tuus. So I challenge you to ask God, what does he want you to do? What do you want me to do, God? What can I do for you? Ask God that. And you never know. So please pray for me. I will pray for you. I hope you have a great day. God bless and stay safe. Bye.